Stacey Stewart here, and today I am going to be doing a tag that I was tagged in a short while ago. I'm finally getting around to doing it, and that is the Taylor Swift book tag. Now this was kind of difficult for me because, as I've said before, I haven't read a whole lot of books, so I don't have that many characters to choose from. Sorry, my hair's bugging me because it's shower day. Anyway, so yeah, some of these I really don't have answers for, and some of them are kind of repeated answers. So I apologise for that, but I was going to wait and do it when I had read more, but who knows how long that'll take. So I'm just going to do it, because it seems like fun. So, I'm going to get straight into this, because you know me. So yeah. We are never ever getting back together. Pick a book or series that you were pretty sure you were in love with, but then wanted to break up with. This one was a really easy one, and that's Shiver. The series Shiver, Linger, Forever. I loved Shiver. I loved Linger. Then I started reading Forever, and I couldn't finish it. It got really bad. I mean, I loved this one. Linger, I loved it, but not as much. And then the third one, I just couldn't even. I haven't finished it. I probably will, because I don't really want to leave a book unread. But yeah. I thought I loved it, but then I didn't. So yeah. Next question. Red. Pick a book with a red cover. I've got Waking a Witch by Kelly Armstrong. It's got a red cover. So yep, that's that one. I'm going to have to move that. Put it there. Okay. I'm a bit squint there, but it's okay. The Best Day. Pick a book that makes you feel nostalgic. And this was a tough one. And so I picked this one because this is my gateway book. I read this in about a night. Yes, a night on a slow reader. And I read this one. No, sorry, a night in the morning. I started reading it in the early evening and I finished it the next morning. Yeah. And I love this book so much. And I was really, honestly, I was excited about the film. I can't stand the film. But anyway, it's an amazing, amazing story. It's my gateway book. So, there's a nostalgia for you. Yep. Love story. Pick a book with a forbidden love. I picked Fallen. I don't really have all that much to choose from, but it's the closest one I have to a forbidden love. I was thinking that or Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick, but I'm not sure if they're forbidden as such. But I know this one are not supposed to be together, which is why he keeps recycling. She keeps dying. Or something, I can't even remember. It's been a while since I read it. But yeah, I picked that for the Forbidden Love one. Like I said, I don't have much to choose from, so bear with me here. I Knew You Were Trouble. Pick a book with a bad character you couldn't help but love. He isn't like a bad character, he's just not the nicest of people, and that's Clayton Danvers from Bitten. He is a bad boy. He doesn't like to play by the rules, and there's a whole biting Helena thing. And I just love Clayton. He's like my book crush majorly. So yeah, I picked him. Innocence. Pick a book that someone ruined the ending for. I don't have one of those. Nobody's ever ruined the ending of a book for me, so I can't give you one. Everything Has Changed. Pick a character from a book who goes through extensive character development. I have decided to pick this one because Yes, I love this book so much, honestly. Yes. I think I picked this one because Iona goes to Ireland, this lost girl who has no connections with her life, with her family. She doesn't feel like she has a place in the world. She goes to Ireland and this whole world opens up for her. Family, romance, friends, magic. Before she was just a lost, lonely soul, and then she became everything she ever wanted to be when she got to Ireland. So for that reason I picked this. She went through an extensive character development, in my opinion. And You Belong With Me. Pick your most anticipated book release. And I am going to select this book, or rather, the next book. I am so excited for the next one. I loved the first one, I loved this one, and I really, really can't wait for the third one. Well, this and Adam Waters' second book, for Dancing in Darkness, both of them equally. I'm really, really, I can't wait. I'm so excited to read the third one of this one and Adam Waters' second book. They're both very much anticipated for me. So I should have grabbed Adam Waters' one as well. Sorry, I didn't think about it until now. But yes, both of them books are. I know it says pick A, but I'm picking 2 because I'm excited equally about both of them. Pick your favourite book couple. This is a repeat book, but Clayton and Elena. Because they have a love-hate relationship, but at the end of the day, it's clear they can't live without each other. As much as Elena tries, as much as she wants to, she can't. And if you read the whole series, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yes, Clayton and Elena are like my ultimate favourite book couple. Next question. Come back, be here. Pick the book that you'd least like to lend out for fear of missing it too much. It's not just one book, but any of my Kelly Armstrong books. I wouldn't want to lend out any of them, and I've never lent them out. Oh no, I lent out this one once to my best friend, and I asked for it back quite soon after because I just did not like having it on my shelf. And she wasn't reading it. She didn't get around to reading it. She says she probably never would because she was busy, being a mum and all. But anyway, yeah. So it says here, these are bonus questions added by Kat from Katie Tastic? Yeah, on YouTube. So these are bonus questions, but I will answer them all the same. And that is Teardrops on My Guitar. Pick a book that made you cry a lot. Honestly, I can't answer that because so far a book hasn't actually physically made me cry a lot. The most a book has ever done is kind of maybe made tears kind of form in my eyes but never actually cry a lot, or maybe a lump has grown in my throat or something, but I've never actually physically bawled yet. Like I said, I've not done a lot of reading. It's only been the last couple of years that I've been into reading, so yeah, I've not read that much. But there's been moments, I can't pick out a single book or whatever, but there has been moments in the several books that I've read that I've had like a lump in my throat, or I felt tears forming, but there's been no actual crying. Shake it off. Pick a book that you love so much you just shake off the haters. I don't know if there is any haters, but it would be, again, any Kelly Armstrong book. I cannot fault her or the host. I've heard there's quite a few people I've heard saying bad things about it, but I don't care because it's an awesome book. I really loved it. And I'm not generally into like sci-fi-ish type things like that, but I absolutely loved it. And I was really disappointed by the film. It left out so much of the best bits. It just bugged me. There was no real. I think it. This isn't even the point, but that's the last question anyway. So I'm gonna have a little rant here. The book Host has so much detail. I get that, and I get the fact that a film only has a certain amount of time to cram stuff into. But it just seemed rushed to me. They skimmed over some important character development parts, in my opinion. And the whole thing just seemed very rushed. They left out so much stuff that I feel was important to the story. And you didn't really get to know any of the characters, I don't think. I didn't feel like I got to know any of them in the movie. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels like that about it. But yeah, it just honestly seems so rushed, and I didn't like it at all. I'm not saying any of the actors are in it are bad, but I just don't think they cast it well either. I just think there's so much better people who could have played the parts, especially Melanie. I've got nothing against, what's her name? I can't remember. I can't even pronounce her name anyway. Whatever her name is. I got nothing against her. She's a good actress, but I just don't think she was right for the part. So yeah, it's just a huge disappointment all around in my opinion. But anyway, rant over. And that was the last question, so I will say thank you for watching until my next video. Oh no, hold on, I need to tag people. Oh no, because I think Adam Watts has tagged everyone that I would tag, so you've already been tagged, so yeah. So thank you for watching until my next video. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is where you are. Goodbye.